Glad I see you guys again today. Okay, hopefully everything is doing great with your life. And then today, glad that you guys can join me and then we can learn together. Okay, all right, so that's our lesson for today. So right now we're doing chapter 8 already, guys. Okay, now chapter 8, we are learning about expressing doubts and uncertainty. Oke, bagaimana kita mengungkapkan keraguan dan juga bagaimana kita mengungkapkan suatu ketidakpastian. Oke, so this chapter, the conversation is about giving advice to a friend. Okay, before we start with the role play, I'm going to read really quick, and I'm gonna give the translation of what they are really talking about, so that way you guys can hear the pronunciation and also the intonation. Okay, and then try to copy. Okay, so there's a guide for you guys. All right, so just please listen first. I'm going to do really quick so you guys can do it after me. All right. Hi, Caddy. I'm calling you to cry on your shoulder. Do you mind if I come over? I really need to talk to you. Of course, I don't mind. Come over. I'll make a pot of tea. Pat, what's the matter? It's just that everything is wrong with my life. In the first place, there are so many problems at work. My boss is really out to get me. He's on my case for every little thing. Lately, I can't do anything that pleases him. Plus, he makes me so nervous that I'm beginning to make unnecessary mistakes. So, what's the reason for all of that? It's probably because he has problems at home. But that doesn't give him the right to take it all out on me, does it? It's just the opposite. It's at work where he ought to seek a little peace so he can work out his personal problems at home. At least, that's what I think. I have the impression that nobody is really happy. The situation at my house doesn't exactly cheer me up either. You know what? Those two guys I share the house with don't have a clue about how to keep it clean. They don't lift a finger to help me. Last night I spent 2 hours cleaning the kitchen while they pick out on pizza and watch TV. I'm sick or tired of their behavior. But that's not the worst. As if that weren't enough, Brett refuses to talk to me. Like out of the blue, he's decided he wants his space. I really feel like throwing in the towel. Calm down, Pat, and let's look at one thing at a time. I don't think things are as bad as they seem right now. For a start, why don't we make a list of the positive things in your life? That way, you realize what your strengths are. Then we'll make a plan to begin changing the things that aren't working for you. You shouldn't let yourself get depressed. Thanks, Caddy. You know, I already feel much better. You really know how to cheer me up. I care about you. After you're my best friend and have been from the get-go. I know I can count on you for good advice from time to time. Okay? That's the pronunciation. Okay, so now I'm gonna translate a really quick a conclusion. Okay, jadi sekarang terjemahannya secara garis besar ya. Oke, jadi Pat, oke, Pat membutuhkan seseorang untuk curhat ya. Kemudian dia menelpon Cathy dan untuk curhat dengan Cathy, and then Cathy is fine. Jadi kemudian uh, And then Pat is asking, okay, what's going on? Okay, kemudian Pat menceritakan bagaimana apa yang terjadi dengan kehidupannya. Oke, yang awalnya dia bercerita bahwa banyak masalah di tempat kerjanya ya, bosnya itu selalu menyalahkan dia untuk hal-hal kecil. Kemudian karena bosnya sering menyalahkan dia dan dia semakin membuat banyak kesalahan yang sebenarnya tidak seharusnya terjadi. Tapi karena mungkin dia merasa nervous ya, merasa ragu begitu, kemudian merasa bersalah terus, apa-apa disalahin sama bosnya, akhirnya dia membuat lebih banyak kesalahan lagi. Oke, kemudian Katie menanyakan apa sih kira-kira yang membuat hal tersebut terjadi. Mungkin Pat berpikir kemungkinan bosnya ini punya masalah di rumah. Tapi dia tidak, Pat berpikir bahwa masalah yang bosnya hadapi di rumah tidak seharusnya dilampiaskan kepada Pat di kantor. Oke. Kemudian Pat juga merasa bahwa di rumah tidak di kantor semuanya tidak beres. Kemudian juga di rumahnya dengan yang terjadi adalah dua orang yang diajak tinggal bersama ya, itu tidak bisa menjaga kebersihan rumahnya dan juga tidak mau membantu Pet untuk membersihkannya. Kemudian bahkan kemarin malam Pet itu sempat membersihkan dapur selama 2 jam. Namun kedua temannya yang diajak tinggal bersama itu tidak membantunya sama sekali, bahkan makan pizza dan menonton TV sementara si Pet membersihkan rumahnya. Oke, kemudian Pet juga merasa uh, merasa tertekan dengan keadaan tersebut. Dan yang lebih buruknya kemudian uh, uh, Brad kemudian memutuskan bahwa dia akan memutuskan hubungan dengan Pat ya. Brad adalah pacar dari Pat, oke. Okay? Kemudian dan hal ini membuat seolah-olah Pat ini feel like throwing in the towel. Semua menumpuk ke dia. Jadi kalau misalnya handuk kotor ya, kalau kita dilemparkan satu persatu ya akhirnya menumpuk ya. Jadi seolah-olah Pet merasa bahwa masalah yang dihadapinya itu seperti tumpukan handuk yang tinggi banyak gitu ya. Kemudian Katie sebagai sahabatnya akhirnya berusaha menenangkannya, kemudian dengan cara akan membuat daftar apa yang hal-hal positif yang dimiliki oleh Pet dalam kehidupannya sehingga dia dapat menyadari apa kekuatan yang dimiliki oleh Pet sendiri. Kemudian mereka akan berdasarkan daftar tersebut mereka akan membuat suatu rencana bagaimana mengubah hal-hal yang menjadi lebih baik. Okay? And then Katie juga berharap agar Pat tidak menjadi depresi. Kemudian Pat pun dengan hanya berbicara dengan Katie dia sudah merasa sangat sudah lega ya, sudah merasa lega. Kemudian Katie berkata bahwa dia sangat sangat peduli dengan Pat karena dia adalah sahabatnya yang bisa diandalkan dan bila Katie sendiri memerlukan nasihat di kemudian hari. Nah, dari hari ke hari dia bisa mengandalkan Pat. So that's it, the conclusion of the story. Now, I'm going to need some volunteer to do the role play. So guys, as you see here, we have Pat. Pat number all the dialogues said by Pat in blue. Okay, the blue numbers are the dialogues belong to Pat, and the orange are belong to the orange dialogues belong to Caddy. All right. So okay, let me put this and see first. Okay. So I'm going to need a Pat number one. Okay. For number one Pat, I'm gonna have give me one moment. Bellatrix for Pat number one. Okay. And then Linda is going to be Caddy number 1 and 2. Please remember the dialogue number, all right? Okay. Bellatrix, Pat number 1, Linda, Caddy number 1 and 2. And then I'm going to have Riris. No, I'm sorry. Friska. Friska for Pat number 2. Okay. Pat number 2. And then Pet number 3 is going to be Riris. Okay. This. Pet number 3 dialogue is for Riris. And then we have Kathy number 3. Kathy number 3 for Kibar. Okay. And then I have Pet number 4 for Desmi. Okay. Okay. Pet number 4 for Desmi. And then Kathy number 4 for Angelina. Okay. And then I have pet number 5. Pet number 5. Pet number 5 for Sylvie. And then Kathy number 5 for Lydia. Okay? Okay, I hope you guys remember, okay? Let me try to unmute you guys now. Okay, second. Okay, let's start with Bellatrix, Linda, Riris, Rizka, Desmi, Angelina, Kibar, Sylvie. Sylvie. Okay, was it Sylvie or Lydia? Okay, Sylvie.
Yes, good evening, Mrs. San. How are you?
Oh, hi, Sylvie. Okay,
Hi.
Sylvie, which dialect did you get?
Okay. Which one is I really favorite?
Oh, okay. Let me. Okay, then I guess it's later. Okay. The next one. I believe it was Linda. Okay, Linda. Let me see. Give me one second. Linda.
Yes, I'm Linda's miss.
Which one? Who's talking?
I'm Katie 1 and 2.
Okay. Oh, Lydia. Huh? Lydia.
Yes, Katie number 5.
Okay. Kathy number 5, the last one. Okay. I believe everybody already. Oh. Okay. The one I already give the dialogue, but I haven't unmuted you guys. Please chat. Okay. So maybe Mr. Tony or me will unmute you later on. Okay. For right now, I'm going to have you guys start. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Who's doing pet? A pet number 1. Are you guys ready? I believe it was Beatrix. Okay. Bellatrix. Bellatrix.
Yes.
Bella. Bella?
Yes, teacher. Good evening, Miss.
Good evening, Bella. How old are you?
7.
Oh, 7.
Are you 7? You want to try to join this class?
Yes.
Okay. So Bella, you are going to do the dialect for pet number 1, right? Jadi kamu yang ini ya, jadi pet yang nomor 1 ya, bacakan ya.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Alright. So the other ones, I hope you guys remember. Okay? Then if you're ready, then let's start. Yang ini ya, nomor satu ya, pet blue. Can you see? This one, hi Carrie. Yang nomor 1 warna biru ya.
Aduh, kalau jauh lagi. Bingung.
Bella, you ready, Bella?
I'm ready.
Okay, go ahead. Pet number 1.
Hi, Kate. I am Katie. I am calling you to climb on your shoulder. Do you mind if I come over? I really need to talk to you.
Okay. Next one, please.
Of course, I don't mind. Come over. I'll make a pot of tea. Pat, what's the matter?
Just that everything is wrong with my life. In the first place, there is so many problems at work. My boss is really out to get me. He's on my case for every little things. Lately, I can't do anything that please him. Plus, he makes me so nervous that I'm beginning to make unnecessary mistakes.
So, what's the reasons for all that?
Because he has problem at home. But that doesn't give him to the right to take it all out on me, doesn't it?
That's the opposite. It's a work where he ought to seek a little peace so he can work out his personal problem at home. At least that's what I think.
Pet number 4.
Okay, I have the impression that nobody is really happy. The situation at my house doesn't exactly cheer me up either. You know what? Those two guys I share the house with don't have a clue about how to keep it clean. They don't leave a finger to help me. Last night I spent 2 hours cleaning the kitchen while they pick out and pizza watch TV. I'm sick and tired of their behavior. But that's not the worst. As if that weren't enough, Brad refuses to talk to me. Like out of the blue, he's decided he wants his space. I really feel like throwing in the hole.
Calm down, Pat, and let's look at one thing at a time. I don't think things are as bad as they seem right now. For a start, why don't we make a list of the positive things in your life? That's way you realize what your strengths are. Then we'll make a plan to begin changing the things that aren't working for you. You should let yourself get depressed.
Pet number 5. Okay, pet number 5. Okay, let's have Lily do that then.
Okay, Miss.
Okay.
I care about you.
Pet number 5, Blue.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Thank you, Kathy. You know, I already feel much better. You really know how to cheer me up.
I care about you. After all, you are my best friend and have been from the get-go. I know I can count on you for good advice from time to time.
All right, thank you guys. So now I'm going to review a little bit, okay? And then give you guys a little bit suggestion. Okay, just give me one moment, okay? Okay, just a few things. Okay, give me one second. Where is the page? Okay, just overall, okay, it's good enough, okay, but not to the max already yet, okay, not that's you guys can do better than that, okay, just a little bit, okay. Like the plural nouns, okay, some of you guys still missing the plural nouns, mention it without s, okay. Let me give you the example of give me one second. Okay, s, okay, your strengths, okay, when the plurals, the nouns with the plural nouns like that, you need to pay attention with the s, okay. Strengths, okay, and then give me one second. I need the intonation, okay, maybe this is the first week, so the intonation is not max at all, okay, because this is I need you guys to do like the last chapter. It was really like one after another, and then it was like kind of like a little drama like that, so the intonation, everything was really good, okay. Okay, but I understand that this is the first meeting, so I hope you guys can practice more. Okay, so next week we'll do the role play again, and then should be a lot better. Okay, now I'm going to give a little quick information on the sentences, anything that we use, read grammars, anything, okay, really quick, but you guys can read, and then we're gonna review again while we're doing the exercise, okay, so that way you guys understand better when it applies in the sentences. All right, so now in the first place, okay, first place is the expression of that precedes the first point, okay, and then to convince someone. Biasanya ini digunakan in the first place, itu digunakan bila kita ingin meyakinkan seseorang, oke. Jadi seperti listing gitu ya. Jadi in the first place, okay, you're gonna mention this, okay, convince someone, okay. Just example, I don't want to live in the southern part of the country. In the first place, the school are not very good there, okay. Jadi di sini untuk meyakinkan seseorang mengapa dia tidak mau tinggal di southern part, di bagian selatan suatu negara ya. Okay, in the first place, okay, alasan pertama, okay, and then mention it. What is the reason for that? Okay, nah yang kemudian we have for a start, okay, it is an expression that precedes the first suggestion related to our plan, okay. Jadi sama juga, ini juga bagaimana mengekspresikan suatu saran pertama, oke? Jadi kalau kita punya beberapa saran, kemudian yang saran pertama itu if you have more than one, okay, you can use that, okay? Let's say, okay, we both want to buy a new house, but for a start, we need to see if we have enough money, okay? Jadi ada purpose-nya, ada tujuannya, ada goals. Nah, to start and reaching the goal, you have to this. Okay, so you can use for a start, okay, and then beside for a start bisa juga diganti dengan for starters or to begin with, okay, itu same meaning, okay. Let's talk about our plans for the new house. To begin with, we need to decide exactly what we want, okay, or for a start, we need to decide exactly. Or you can say for starters, okay, it's the same meaning. Now we have plus. Plus itu mengungkapkan tambah a second, third, or further point in a positive or negative argument. Jadi itu mengungkapkan alasan kedua, ketiga, atau selanjutnya untuk argumen yang bersifat negatif maupun positif. Okay, let's check the example. I love that movie. It was a western. Clint Eastwood was in it. Plus, it lasted 3 hours. Okay. Nah, jadi ini di alasan kedua. Plus itu biasanya untuk alasan yang kedua. Yang pertama kan I love that movie. It was western. Western. Okay. Dan ini and then the plus you can use for alasan kedua, ketiga, dan seterusnya. Kemudian argumennya itu yang diungkapkannya itu bisa bersifat positif dan juga negatif, oke? Yang di sini kalimat contoh pertamanya ini it was western, oke, alasan pertama. Clint Eastwood was in there, the second, and then plus it lasted for 3 hours, oke? Alasan ketiga di I love the movies is lasted 3 hours, oke? Now, ini juga selain plus kita juga bisa menggunakan in addition, oke? In addition sama juga, oke? That's a substitute, oke? And then also we can use in addition, and then also we can use as if that weren't enough. That's same meaning, okay? But for this as if it weren't enough is only for final point, okay? Final point. Nah, besides, okay, besides itu juga untuk alasan kedua, ketiga, dan seterusnya, tapi untuk argumen yang bersifat negatif. Okay, let's say example. I hated the movies. It was western. Clint Eastwood was in it. Besides, it lasted 3 hours. Okay, jadi ini kan kalimat negatif ya, bersifat negatif. Maknanya negatif because it has the word hated. I hated the movie. Okay, makna negatif. Okay, and then as if that weren't enough, that's for final point. Okay, jadi untuk argumen yang bersifat negatif maupun positif. It was a terrible date. He arrived late. He was rude to my parents, and as if it weren't enough, he was in a bad mood the whole evening. As if there weren't enough, dalam bahasa Indonesia kan seakan-akan tidak cukup, ditambah lagi, and then you give that like a more situation to that. Okay. Now at least itu ada menunjukkan adalah a minimum possible amount. Okay. Jadi jumlah minimal ya. Okay. He has at least 3 cars. Dia mempunyai setidaknya 3 mobil. Okay, juga kalau at least introduce a comment intended to show that something is good, okay, in spite of other negative information. Jadi ada informasi yang negatif, kemudian ada dengan menggunakan kata at least kita menjelaskan bahwa ada sesuatu yang positif juga. Okay, let's check this. Contohnya, it's cold and rainy, but at least I have umbrella. Okay. Ini cuacanya dingin dan hujan, tapi setidaknya saya punya payung. Okay. Next, we have after all. Okay, introduces a reason or a justification that we will just said. Okay. Itu bagaimana mengungkapkan alasan ya. Like saya deh, contohnya, I didn't do my best at work today, but after all, I was sick. Okay, excuse me. After all, di sini alasannya I was sick. So I didn't do my best at work today because I was sick. Okay, it's same meaning but in a different context. Okay. Excuse me. Now, cry on someone's shoulder, okay, means to tell someone that you need sympathy and support. Okay, jadi dalam bahasa Indonesianya itu seperti curhat gitu ya. I just got fired from my job. Will you let me cry on your shoulder tonight? That, okay. And then matter means to be important. Okay, you really matter to me a lot. You're important to me. Okay, I'm sorry I hurt your feeling. Okay, it doesn't matter, it's not important. Okay, and then also the to be the matter, okay, indicates what is wrong or what is upsetting someone. Okay, you've been crying, what's the matter? Okay, what's wrong? Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, I just heard that your brother is sick. Do you know what's the matter with him? Do you know what's wrong with him? Okay. Then just the opposite indicates the truth is very different from what was just said. Okay. You must be really excited about your promotion. It's just the opposite. They're transferring me to another city and I don't want to go. Right? Jadi ini menunjukkan sebaliknya ya. Then out to get means to want hurt or make trouble for someone. Okay, out to get berarti mempunyai keinginan, niat untuk menyakiti atau membuat masalah dengan seseorang. Okay, the president of the club refused to listen to any of our suggestion. I think he's really out to get us. Okay, really want to make trouble with us. Okay, and then on someone's case, okay, means to constantly criticize or scold someone. Okay, my dad's always on my case about my long hair. He really wants me to cut it. Okay, so my dad is always criticize about my hair. That's what it means. Okay, take it all out on. Okay, means someone is built up anger and frustration over a problem and then show that anger towards a person unrelated to the problem. Okay, jadi seseorang itu merasa kesal, kemudian kekesalannya itu dilemparkan kepada seseorang yang tidak ada hubungannya dengan penyebab kekesalannya. Okay, I know you're disappointed that you didn't get better grades at school, but don't take it out on your little sister. Okay, so it's not the sister who caused that bad grades, but take it and he take it out on the sister. Okay, work out. Okay, work out, it means to solve it. Okay, solve a problem. Okay, and then or you can work out also means to be satisfactory. Okay, the new arrangement of the desk of the office is working out very well. Okay, or you can work out means to exercise. You look fantastic, I can tell you've been working out. Okay, jadi tergantung dari konteks kalimatnya ya. And then not have a clue. Okay, don't know what is happening. Okay, don't know what is happening. Okay, to be honest with you, I don't think he has a clue about what he's supposed to be doing. Tidak paham apa yang sebenarnya lagi terjadi. Okay, don't lift a finger. Okay, do not do anything to help. Okay, she's so spoiled she doesn't lift a finger to help her parents with the housework. No helping. Okay, spend means to use money or time. I just spent $100 on groceries, or I wish you wouldn't spend so much time playing video games. Ya. So when you spend, jadi saat untuk when you use money or time, you use the word spend. Okay. Pick out means eat too much. Okay, kebanyakan makan. Sick and tired means no longer tolerates something. Okay, he's been very picking out all week. I'm sick and tired of his behavior. Kesal menunjukkan kekesalan ya, sudah tidak bisa ditoleransi lagi perbuatan seseorang. Out of the blue, out of the blue means to appear or happen with no warning. Okay, I'm driving down the turnpike when out of the blue I get call from Freddy. Okay, kemudian secara tiba-tiba. Okay, one space is a delicate way of saying you want to end a romantic relationship. Okay, bagaimana mengungkapkan untuk mengakhiri suatu hubungan romantik. Ya, yang bersifat romantis, oke, putus hubungan, untuk memutuskan suatu hubungan, oke. I really feel like I want my space for a while so I can think things over. Okay, I want my space. Okay, means you want to break up with somebody. Throw in the towel means to stop trying to do something. Okay, or you can say also give up. Okay. I threw in the towel a couple of months ago. I just didn't have enough time to practice. Okay, so jadi seperti give up. Okay, I give up everything, and then to be working for someone can mean to be employed by that person. Okay, working for someone berarti kita bekerja dengan seseorang ya, sebagai pekerja. Okay. I'm still going to school, but I'm working for my dad this summer. So your dad is your employer. You are his employee. Okay. It can also indicate that a certain strategy or program is suitable for someone. Okay. Juga bisa berarti bahwa program tertentu itu cocok dengan seseorang. Okay, let's say the example here. This new diet just isn't working for me. Okay. Jadi diet cara terbaru ini tidak cocok dengan saya. Okay. Teaching at a public school really works for her. Okay. So it means suitable, okay, for her. Okay. Cheer someone up means to make someone feel happier. Count on means to expect that the person will support you when necessary. Okay. Count on also you can use depend on or to rely on. Same meaning. Okay. We can always count on Bob to make us laugh. Or she knows she can depend on her mother to pay her bills. I can't rely on you when I need you. Same meaning. Okay. Or to be there for someone means to support someone whenever necessary. Okay, it's the same meaning. Now, do you mind? We already learned this on the previous chapter. Bagaimana a way of asking someone's permission to do something in a polite way. Do you mind if I sit here? Do you mind if I smoke? Okay. It's a way of suggesting an activity for you and one or more other people. So, cara mengajak seseorang ya untuk melakukan aktivitas bersama-sama. Let's is an abbreviation of let us. Okay, let's eat Chinese tonight. Let us eat Chinese tonight. Okay, so it says right here for you and one or more other people. Okay, jadi including yourself. That's why it says us. Let's not argue about it. Why don't is another way of suggesting an activity to other people. Okay. This may or may not include you. Why don't you study Japanese? Okay. Bagaimana kita menganjurkan seseorang untuk melakukan suatu aktivitas? Okay. Bisa bersama dengan Anda maupun tidak. Strengths are the positive traits of a person. Okay. And adalah strength adalah kekuatan seseorang ya. Lawannya adalah weakness. Weakness is the kelemahan seseorang. So mempunyai beberapa arti ya. So many emphasizes that there are a lot. Jadi so many means a lot. Okay, jadi banyak ya, so many. Nah, so an adjective itu berarti very. Okay, he's so funny. He's very funny. Okay, so also can indicate or ask for a conclusion. Okay, bisa juga untuk menanyakan apa sih rangkuman. Okay, tentang conclusion is rangkuman, semacam rangkuman ya, kesimpulan begitu. Okay. I don't want to buy a house, so what are you going to wear tonight to the wedding? Okay. We don't have enough money to buy a new house, so we have to get extra jobs. Okay. I don't want to buy a new dress, so what are you going to wear to the wedding? Okay. Not exactly, used before an adjective or noun means not at all. Okay, she's not exactly shy, means she's aggressive. Okay, means the opposite. Okay, it's not exactly a stranger, means we know him well. Okay, jadi ini berartinya kebalikannya. She's not exactly rich, means she is poor. Okay, hardly can be used with the same meaning also. Okay, he's hardly my best friend means your rivals. Okay, so not exactly, you can substitute with hardly. Next we have from the get-go, means from the beginning. He has been enthusiastic about this project from the get-go. Okay. From time to time means sometimes. Also, we can use every once in a while, every now and then, every so often, occasionally. I'm still in love with him, but I think of him from time to time. Means sometimes. Okay. We rarely use this word, but instead we use the other expression of sometimes. Okay. Next. Now and okay, that's the example. Occasionally I get together with my high school friends, means once in a while or sometimes. That's the same meaning of that. Okay. Every so often, now and then. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, guys, that's a quick explanation. We're gonna go further in as we doing the exercise, okay? All right, so now we have exercise 8.1, okay? Here we need to fill in the blank, okay, with all these words. Okay, after all, besides, in the first place, in addition, plus, as if that weren't enough, and at least. Fill in the blank with those words. All right. I like the house on Oak Street. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. It's in a good neighborhood. Okay. Number A. I need Pichu to do number 1A, please.
Yes, Miss. I like the
Pichu,
house on Oak Street.
louder, please. Maybe closer to the speaker.
Okay.
Better.
I like the house on Oak Street. In the first place, it is a good neighborhood. Plus, it's in a great school district. In addition, it's close enough to the school for the kids to walk. As if that weren't enough, the price is under our budget, and we have money for the decorating. You are right. It's not really close to a shopping center. But after all, that's not the most important things to us. At least we have a reliable car for trips to the grocery store.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Let's do it a little bit slower, okay? So I can write. Okay. I like the house on Oak Street. Okay, in the first place, yes? In the first,
place, yes.
give me 1 second. Oh. In the first place, it's in a good neighborhood. Okay, remember this is we read as it's, okay, not it is. Okay, now jadi ini listing ya, listing bagaimana alasannya mengapa I like to buy a house in Oak Street. Okay, alasannya apa saja? Okay, in the first place. Okay, the first reason, showing the first reason. Okay, next, number B, your answer is
plus.
Plus, yes. So plus, this is showing the second reason. Okay, showing the second reason is it's in a great school district. Okay, because it's showing the second reason, we can use either. Let me pull this page really quick. 86, 88. Beside plus, we can also use this.
In addition?
Okay, look. Plus introduces a second, third, or further point in a positive and negative argument. Also, we can use in addition. Okay? In addition, because that is a positive thing, because it is showing the positive thing there. Okay? It's not a negative. Okay, so we can use that also because it's showing the second reason. Okay, and then let me go back a page. So when it's in the sentence is positive, we can use that. Okay, okay, so we can use plus or in addition. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, or okay, give me 1 second. Okay, now this, let me try this because it doesn't let me type it. Okay. Okay, or in addition. Okay, we can use it. It's either way because it is showing second, third, and then furthermore. Okay, so the
Okay.
third one is positive. You say in addition also. Same. We
Also,
can use
yes.
either plus or in addition. Okay, so
Yes.
if because this is only in a, we have all these words only one. Okay, so we can, if you B you use plus, and then C you can use in addition, but it's substitute. Okay,
Okay.
plus or in addition. Okay, kemudian number D.
Number D, as
D
if
is,
that weren't enough.
what is your answer, Pichu?
As if that weren't enough.
Oh, as if that weren't enough. Okay, let me see one. As if that weren't enough. Oh, okay. As if weren't enough. So jadi tambahannya, oke, as if there weren't enough. Seolah-olah itu it says like there's so many good reasons already why you pick the house there, but on top of that, okay, there even more. Okay, as if there weren't enough, there even more good reason for that. The price is under our budget, and we have money for decorating. You're right, it's not really close to the shopping center, but
After all, yes, because here now we use after all because it says here there's negative. Okay, after all, that's not the most important thing. Okay, so let me put that after all. After all is page. Give me one moment. Okay. This, after all, so other, all right. Look, after all introduces a reason. Okay. I didn't do my best at work today because, but after all, I was sick. So because, okay, it's the same meaning like because. Okay, so we don't need, it's not close to the shopping center after all. Okay, let me see. Give me 1 second. 23. Okay. Okay. So you're right. It's not really close to the shopping center, but after all, because that's not the most important thing to us. Okay. After all, yes, you choose right. After all, that's not the most important thing to us. Blah blah blah. Pichu. yes, the last thing is at least.
Yes, at least, yes. At least we have car to go to the grocery, okay? Setidaknya kita punya mobil, okay? Okay, so let me translate this really quick. Okay, oh, you want to try translate then, Pichu?
Yes,
Number
miss.
one, the whole.
Read again.
Yes, go ahead, translate it. Number one.
I like the house on Oak Street. In the first place, it's in a good neighborhood. Plus, it's in a great school district. In addition, it's close enough to the school for the kids to walk. As if that weren't enough, the price is under our budget, and we'd have money for decorating. You're right. It's not really close to the shopping center. But after all, that's not the most important thing to us. At least we have a reliable car for trips to the grocery store.
Okay. After all. Yes, okay.
After
After
all,
all. Okay. Now can you try translate to in bahasa?
saya suka rumah
Rumah.
di Oak Street. Pertama-tama karena tetangganya bagus, baik. Juga
Lingkungan. Okay, neighborhood. When it's talking about neighborhood, it's not talking about neighbor. Neighborhood and neighbor are different. Okay. In the first place, okay, let's say that your reason. Okay. First place means alasan pertama saya kira-kira demikian. Oke. Jadi alasan pertama saya lingkungannya bagus.
lingkungan ya, neighborhood. Okay,
Yes,
lingkungan,
neighborhood and then neighbor are totally different. Okay, and then B
ya.
plus
juga sekolah
school district. It's a school district.
Daerah sekolahnya baik.
Lingkungan sekolahnya bagus.
Lingkungan sekolahnya bagus, baik ya.
Yes.
Juga dekat dengan sekolah untuk anak-anak bisa berjalan.
Juga sekolahnya dekat sehingga anak-anak bisa jalan ya.
Ya. Dan harganya di bawah budget kita.
Di bawah anggaran ya.
Anggaran ya. Jadi kita masih punya uang untuk mendekorasi. Kamu benar. It's not really close to itu tidak terlalu dekat dengan pusat perbelanjaan. Tapi tidak apa-apa. Itu tidak penting. Setidaknya kita punya mobil untuk ke grocery store.
Yes, setidaknya kita punya mobil untuk ke supermarket ya.
Ya betul, supermarket.
Yes, grocery store, supermarket. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's very good. Okay, thank you, Pichu.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so yes, so that's how we use in the first place. Okay, in the first place itu menunjukkan bagaimana kita mengungkapkan alasan why we like something. Okay, we already learned that, I believe, in a chapter like a previous chapter, like probably chapter 5 or 6. The first place, second place, like that. Okay, let's maybe tomorrow you guys can open the chapter and then review again. Okay, but in this chapter we are learning how to use the listing thing, okay, in a positive and negative argument. Okay, so that's gonna be a little bit different. Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, number one, that's how we use it. Okay, and then I hope you guys spare a little time to learn, okay, more. So next week we're gonna use all these words, and then you guys can have a better understanding practicing. Okay, so it'll be easier for you guys to catch up with us. Okay, so just read. Okay, then we'll do it together next week again. Okay, it's 8 o'clock already. Okay, and then I'll see you guys next week. Okay, and then please review again. Okay, that'll be good for you guys.
Thank you,
Okay?
Miss.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Thank you very,
See you
very
guys next
much.
week.
Thank you.
Okay.
Today.